And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and I just did a video this week on the frustrations of regular arena when you go Revan versus Revan. If you haven't seen me flip my lid, go watch that video. Kind of funny to watch me freak out. Very frustrating, but by the time this video comes out, I'll finally have that direct focus Zeta. But I wanted to do a ship battle, and I wanted to showcase what I'm using. A lot of people want to know, kind of like, you did a video on Anakin's Starfighter, and you said it was kind of, all right. Do you have a follow-up video on that? What composition are you using, so on and so forth. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm using. So I've changed from the Executrix to the Chimera, and the reason for that is durability and a faster ultimate. You still can put offense up, which is going to give the additional offense to everybody versus just bolstering 30% of the Empire. So Chimera seems to work pretty darn good both on offense and on defense, so I've switched my capital ship this week. The other thing I did is I have been using Anakin Starfighter instead of XB. Now it's a trade-off. XB and Starfighter are about the same speed and about the same health and protection. Both have decent basics and both have decent AoEs. The XB, brings about the breach. Now, the thing with the breach is it doesn't always apply, especially when people are running Ghost, and so it becomes less effective. The same is true, though, with the Starfighter. He does the, buff immunity, healing immunity, things like that, and so that also could potentially get not applied or cleansed pretty easily as well. So I feel like they're basically about the same in basically every way, shape, and form, except for one has a little more breach synergy and the other one has just a little bit more damage. So I opted this week to test him in the XB's slot to see, does the extra damage actually make a difference? Well, I can say that I have been falling about the same or a little less with this particular composition. Basically, it's the same team comp I've been using, except for a new capital ship and obviously Anakin's ship. Now, the other reason why I switched to Thrawn is because I can't stealth that ship by himself. So XB stealths himself automatically. Anakin does not. And because of that, I wanted to bring a way of actually healing him and so bringing about a sense of durability for the team. Now I'm going to go against the WTF team that's on the leaderboard. He's already had his payouts. We're just going to go ahead and see how I do against basically the exact same comp versus the same comp with these slight tweaks that I've made to the team. All right. So the first thing we want to do is use this AoE. It's going to do damage. It's going to hopefully put down, although with Ghost it might not, but put down the debuffs. I did get the buff immunity. That's good. Now he uses his special, not his basic, which is why he didn't cleanse it, which does give us an opportunity to hammer him a little bit while he has that buff immunity on, which is going to help, and then we can get breach on. All right, that was a little bit of a lag. They are using the original WTF with Grand Moff Tarkin. Now, I'm going to go ahead and debuff their whole team. And I'm going to buff my team and debuff their team. And look at that heal. I needed that heal. Now I get to do my AoE. And they're in pretty bad shape. You'll notice the XB is on the other side doing okay, but I really still feel... Oh, he's taunting. Got to clear that foresight. All right. And now I have offense up on Anakin, and I have seen him hit over 100k with this. When it crits, that was only 58k, although that was to a tank. Let's go ahead and call an assist, get rid of Ghost. That's kind of a big deal. And I'm taking my time on this battle. Obviously, I don't want to zip through it too fast, but you can see it's pretty fast. I'm going to do an AoE. It's going to hit 2 of them and clear the foresight on 1. And we're going to go ahead and try and take out Darth Vader. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to bring in our Darth Vader. That is the thing. When you have Chimera, you do bring in your reinforcements later, which also reinforces using the Phantom 2 in that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that expose. And we've got critical chance up. I do have offense down, but I'm hitting a non-tank that has defense down. So let's see how much this can spin up for. 41,000, okay. I have seen it hit for over 100K, so I do know that people are pretty excited about Anakin Starfighter in the right combination with the right offensive boosts. He's too inconsistent for me. I have tried him in Mace teams, and the problem is the defensibility of that team. It gets chewed through really fast with a WTF team, just blasts right through Mace. And so while Mace may be, you know, fun and there's a ton of synergy there and you get to your ultimate faster, things like that, at the end of the day, when you have a team like this that's durable and able to just put out a ton of AoE damage, it really chews through a team pretty fast. So that's what I'm running right now. Not a whole lot to it. I figure really quick I'll just show you where I have my ship and Anakin so you can see the development of that particular character. All right, now I have his abilities maxed out. I have been able to add the Gear 12 pieces to the left. That was something new that I didn't have on the last video that I showcased. I also remodded him with a better mod set. Now, where I have him to where he can go, with the additional Gear 12 Plus pieces, I can add some speed. I can also get another additional 3 speed by getting all my mods to 6E. I'm not sure I'm going to be putting all of his mods up to 6E, but I might eventually if I find that I end up using him long term. But as far as the ship, I did finally get all of the abilities completely maxed out. And again, I know it's optimal to be used with a Mace Windu fleet, and I will be doing more testing with Mace fleets to try and find that invincible defensive team, kind of like the WTF team, really, really strong. I want to find something like that for Mace. Kind of one of the things that Mace has a problem is his ship's just the slowest. So even with a fast ultimate, it's still slow about bringing stuff. You have to use a lot of target lock synergy to really have sufficiency, and it really relies on you playing it strategically well. And then on defense, of course, the AI doesn't play it the same way. So what are your thoughts about Anakin Starfighter? Are you now running him, or did you skip him altogether? Leave the comments down below and keep your gaming on. Warrior out.